The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. This will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Here we go. 28!
56.
Here we go. Trip left.
Check hot route. Hot. Watch the ship.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
No chance.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I don't think you got it, son.
Got to the hunt.
Spike 56. It's a party now. It's a party.
Clay.
Check 50.
Run.
From the gun, here's Taylor. Fighting through. Chargers able to get the pressure and... bring him down.
That's how we do it.
Beat, baby. Got him again.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Airing it out deep for Smith. This is taken in. It's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Ship.
Zero. Go.
Now the first and Evans. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Tight right.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Let's go.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Coming to you.
Love now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Set, hut.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Old blue.
Mike, 5.
Ready, go.
Throwing again. Caught by Antonio Brown.
Hey, good job, baby.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, Can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first down. You tend to stall them out when you do that.
He's going to look deep down the field and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that front. Here's Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Where you at? Where you at?
56 is the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Quick to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Set. Route 20.
I got you. I got you. 49.
Go.
Mike, 49. Oh, here we go. Oh, out.
Here you go, Tiger.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tight dog. Check nickel.
Yo, trip left.
Tighten up. Check.
Zebra.
Check 37.
Go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's it.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 3rd down, Love. And it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 and the 8. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he the first down.
And the Chargers are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Set, ready. Block 40.
We're scoreless after one.
Tight ends right. Odd. 5 down. Stand up in.
Ready,
A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. Third and goal.
Watch the curl.
Let's go.
From the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Fourth down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Come on, let's go.
From 4 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
That's obviously something that can't continue, but come on.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's off by the safety, Eric Reed. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Let's go now. 45. White.
Check. Watch 54.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
I got it.
Ready.
Down to Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Come on.
So
set.
after the run for no gain,
Yellow.
here's 2nd and 10.
Cycle.
Let's go.
Throwing. Love. He'll get this to Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
Let's go.
A loss results
blue.
there.
Black
Officially
shot.
nothing on that last run. They'll try again,
Mike's
2nd and 10.
Mike's 5-4.
Know your job. Undercrush 52 blaster. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
From the gun, Love, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. For them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys. You had your fun? All right. Let's get back on track. Sometimes
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go.
56.
Clay.
56, right there, 56.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Set. We're 30.
Mike's 56. Hey, me and you all day.
Hey.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 6 guys.
Hurry.
He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
There you go. Right here. 40.
Switch. Check, say.
Hip. Go. Zero.
Again, Tannehill. Get this underneath to Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Mike 56.
Booty hunt.
56. I got him.
Base.
Watch twist.
Check the
It's Henry, and he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
I'm gonna hit you all
Give him 3
day,
on
baby.
first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Yo, chip left, chip left.
Now Tannehill. Set up the screen for Henry. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Down 80.
Check 56.
Block.
Watch the pass.
Tight right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Run.
Wide.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Double.
Base.
That's the way. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Too little, cupcake.
Now Tannehill goes underneath for Henry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Watch the slant. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Go, deep. Go, deep.
He goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. That's just a 24-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Away here. He's past the 30.
Man, I've seen that play a couple of times.
This is all time. All time.
Ready,
The
set.
Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Set,
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
It's Eckler again. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 22.
Cut. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Red. Cycle.
Ready,
go.
They go play action here on first down. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. Does the big boy have
Ain't
a
doing
juice?
nothing.
And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it, and you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So the Titans bring the offense back out to go for 2.
On the ball.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Hey!
Let's put him on.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2, really try to gap the loss, and that's what they attempted.
Boom, baby. I can hear you.
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
Priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away, and now it's down to a 1-score game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Day, baby.
Set. 50. Green.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Focus, defense. Focus.
Slice. 90%.
Once more, here's Eckler.
Run.
He gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves,
Yellow,
just hang in there. I'm just
cross,
one big
10.
carry away from busting
Let's
this
go.
open.
Charge.
That's a good start.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Set. Ready. Black 40.
Hey, I'm coming.
Switching things up to throw it now with Jordan Love. And his throw here's incomplete. The surprise second-round pick, Sean Bunning, there to get a hand in.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Ready.
An incomplete
Ready.
pass on that last
red.
play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And we're going 37's to Mike.
Rail. Yellow.
Yarny.
Ready.
Throw now. Here's Love. will fall incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work. Spraying out, got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
Yeah, from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? One receiver route and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Anthony Frisker, the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
Set. You're 30.
Mike, 49.
Block. There you go, Tiger.
Man up, D. Man up, D. 49. 49's a Mike. 49's a Mike.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
Tight right.
I would expect pressure here.
Block.
Hey, switch gears. Check.
Play.
Check.
You're hot.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Deep.
SOS.
Hey.
24 is the mic. Go. Switch.
Hip.
Check.
Base. Hey.
Here's Tannehill. Complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Return is Reed. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
School coaches don't necessarily mind them.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jayon Brown just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defense.
Hey, check.
Here caught by Hunter Henry, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Third down. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
You don't want
Hip.
Check 3.
Receiver.
Check.
First down, Tannehill. Smith catches left side. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Here we go. At 20.
Nice, sweetheart. No. Off.
Base.
Boys, 56.
There you go, Tiger.
Man out. Check 9.
Look out.
A shotgun hit off to Henry.
Just run.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Set. Lady.
49.
Watch the run.
Kill.
Here you go, chip left. Clay. Ready, hot.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. He'll toss it underneath for Evans. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Go.
And he'll give it to Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. AFC
28.
Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
It's our time.
Where you at?
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. They will find Davis. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 39. That one good for 21 yards. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go, here we
8
go.
yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Tight right, tight right. Go, zero.
Tannehill now to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Joey Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
Zero. Yo, trip left.
Slam.
Hey.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He's airing it out for Williams. Got a man at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good. 80.
Come on, D.
Run.
36. Kill.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Titans have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So a big 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans.
There you go, Tiger.
Check.
Run.
49.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Let's go now.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Yellow, go.
Hey, let's get this.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Come on,
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Hey, we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
Set
Drill, 52.
Set the tone.
Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Love now on on second down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Ready.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Shock, 17. Ready, go!
Love. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Let's
One
go.
score down. Here we go.
54 Mike.
They're going to go
Watch
for
the
it
run,
here
watch
on
the
4th
run.
down.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Don't get nervous. Green Jacks.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike. 50.
Desperation's out here. On 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
That's the way to get
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Yellow,
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
Who that? Who that?
Shovel, 38.
4, take 4.
Working out of the gun. Love. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
That's it. Big hit.
Here we
So
go.
it's Charger football
Red,
as we
38.
welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
And let's see what they're having time to talk it over. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Okay,
And it all
right.
rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down.
Mike 37.
Get him, get him, get him.
Ready.
Here's Love. And Allen's got it. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the 1st down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. I got you, son. I got you. You're almost.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
43 rail.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Shift.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Okay, ready?
54. Mike's 54.
Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh.
Trying to pick up the first with Eckler. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock? And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. And the kick is good. He got it. And with that, they are off to the Super Bowl. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.